day, viewers. My name is Angelo, your usual anchor. This is your most preferred YouTube channel, Nation Voice Tower. Thanks for joining us. There has been a particular person, something has been trending for the past few days, and I tried to, work on it first before I bring you a very suitable expose. Okay, yes, this is an expose. All right, I'm exposing something very, very important. There is this man. It has been trending. There is this man that came on TVC News and claimed to be a classmate of Bola Ahmed Tinibu. All right, okay, all right. Enough of the laughs or enough of the laughter. Now, he came boldly to TVC News and claims to be a classmate of the president. Yes, accepted. Okay, there was an interview. He said lots of things, a lot of things in that interview, and then after the interview, of course, everything went down. Then trust the APC chieftains. They started coming out, snapping with the man, showing that yes, this is Tinibu's classmate. Of course, this is that. Those that doubted, here is Tinibu's classmate. If you know you never believed, here is one classmate from 1979. It's all right, no issues. No jokes, no doubts, all right? Now, people did not even take it into cognizance to search this man or investigate him, all right? All of a sudden, everybody just was all over him and so on. The evidence is out, a witness is out and all that. So I tried to do a very, very good background check. I involved lots of sources back at home, and I had to establish a particular fact so that we'll start our investigation from there. And after everything, before I delved into facts, I noticed that this man, there is a high possibility that he may not be a classmate of Bola Ahmed Tinibu. And then I went into deep investigations. I involved my sources, and then I did my own research personally. And I finally concluded that this man called Durojaye Ogunsanya is not and was never a classmate of Bola Ahmed Tinibu. That is the man's name, Durojaye Ogunsanya. He said he was a classmate of Tinibu. He said they even went to the same department. They were in the same department. Now let me shock you. I found out lots of discrepancies in his claims. Okay, please pay attention so that we'll reason together. We'll think of it factually. Now I found out that there were lots of discrepancies in his claim. If you want to come out to the public and lie, say a very, very strong one. Yes, let us encourage him. If you want to come and lie to people, get your facts right, and you can fix lots of things about your background before you come out to the public, because the public have passed that stage, especially the populace of Nigeria have passed that stage where you just come out and tell us anything and they would accept. Okay, you can fool some people sometimes, according to Abraham Lincoln. You can fool everybody sometimes, but you cannot fool everybody all the time. Okay, yes. So do you understand? This man didn't do his homework well. Whoever contracted him to come and lie, well, he has put the man in trouble. Now listen, he said his name was Durojaye Ogunsanya, and he said he was a public affairs analyst. For you to be able to affirm yourself as a public affairs analyst, if either you're practicing as a public affairs analyst or you dropped your profession and you're practicing something else. Okay, he didn't tell us that he's practicing anything else. He said he's a public affairs analyst. That means that is what he does right now. Do you understand me? If he said something else, we would have said, okay, let us check you on that profile. But he didn't say he's into any other thing, only public affairs analysis. That's what he's into. Now, let's establish the first fact. Listen, why did it take him so long to come out and bear witness to his claimed classmates? Why did it take him up to 100 days in Tinibu's office before he came out to, agree to the fact that they were classmates? Was he afraid? Was he afraid? Okay, now, let us take it this way. A public affairs analyst, yes, No doubt. That was what you read. It's okay. We have not seen any footprints, any internet footprints of a public affairs analyst. Even me that is here saying, giving these updates. If you search me, you will see me. I'm not a public affairs analyst. I'm just here. I am a content creator and I'm everything that I am. Yes, but if you search me, you will see me online. Then somebody that is a public affairs analyst of this age, in his late 40s or 50s, yes, let's say he's in his late 50s, that man is saying that he's a public affairs, and then we cannot see anything online about him, no e-footprints, no business project proofs or profile whatsoever. Okay, no records of public affairs analysis, no even records of anything about you. So how will it be, and how will Nigerians believe you that you are indeed Tinibu's classmate in a matter like this that has lots of eyes prying? You're coming to give us a very, very sketchy profile of yours, and you're claiming that you are trying to defend and bear witness for somebody whose profile is under scrutiny, and your own profile is under scrutiny. I don't understand. People just walk into traps without even asking because they have seen some cash. All right. Now we are still establishing this fact. I have told you that he has to explain the reason why he never showed up in court as a witness. All right. Now I want to give you that brief video of that interview so that you will hear. I want to make a point from what he said. Watch this video of the interview, just a short clip from the interview. After watching, I will bring up a fact from that video. I want to talk about that thing he said. That is why I want to give you the brief clip of the video. Please stay tuned. Don't touch the dial. Don't go anywhere. We'll expose that man today. Please watch this video of his interview.
Mr. Drew Jai Ogunsanya is a public affairs analyst. Thank you very much for coming. But I guess the other thing that is of interest here is that you happened to be in that same school with him.
Yes.
Chicago State University, right?
Right.
Well, he studied accountancy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
What did you study, sir?
Accounting, in the same department.
You were in the same accounting in the same department.
Yes, yes, in the same class.
Now tell me about this, because as you know, there are those who seek to make the case that he didn't, in spite of the fact that that university has indeed provided them with evidence that, yep, he was one of our students, he took a degree in accounting, but you see, people can still go ahead and do what they will do. This is the nature of, I suppose, law and all of that. They can try. But I'm interested because one of the things we hear is that President Tinibu, Bola Ahmed Tinibu, as he then was known, we don't know anybody who went to school with him. Well, here you are live in the studio. You actually did go to school with him.
Yes.
Now tell me about that. Did you meet in school, or were you like buddies before going into the university, the application? Tell me about that whole scenario, because it will be interesting, so to speak.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yes, we met in the school, Chicago State University, and we were in the same department, College of Accounting, Business and Administration, with a major in accounting.
Yes, yes.
With major in accounting. And we were in the same class together, and we graduated. He did attend the university, Chicago State University, and he graduated in 1979.
Okay, as you did.
As I did.
In 1979.
Yes, so I'm here to testify that he did attend the university and he was a good student.
well, you were classmates with him, and I suppose, your supervisors, your lecturers have testified to that in the certificate that was issued to him. But when you were hearing all this noise, I think is the way to put it, that, we were going to contest whether or not he went to Chicago State University. What were you thinking when you heard that?
Yeah, people were being mischievous in the first place, because he was a governor for 8 years. Somebody who worked for Mobile for several years, and you're contesting that he didn't go to college, university. How is that possible? I mean, I cannot imagine how that is possible. That they are claiming that.
All right. Okay. Okay. Now that was Durojaye Ogunsanya there. He said something. He said they were together with Bola Ahmed Tinibu. In fact, Tinibu was a president of accounting students and all that. Then he exposed himself somewhere. You know, when you're lying, you need lots of lies to cover up the former lies or the old, lies that you've told and all that. But you have to be a professional liar to lie all through. I don't think this man is one. He said they were together in the College of Accounting of Chicago State University. That is maybe their faculty, yes. Their faculty, College of Accounting. But a background check on Chicago State University will tell you that they have never had a College of Accounting in the Chicago State University. The faculty or the sectional tertiary platform that holds all social management courses and all financial accounting courses and all courses relating to business and economics is called this College of Business. That is what Chicago State University call their own. You can see on your screen the College of Business, and under the College of Business in Chicago State University you have core courses like accounting, you have finance management, you have management information systems, you have marketing, you have supply chain management, and lots of departments under this School of Business or College of Business. But this man, Durojaye Ogunsanya, just came and told us that both of them were in the same accounting department under the under the College of Accounting. Seriously? You see? Well, now next fact says, why didn't he come to court to testify under oath? Yes, people, that oath. no matter how playful, no matter how careless people may feel over that particular oath, there are lots of people that cannot come and lie under that oath. Why didn't Durojaye Ogunsanya come out and lie on, or come and tell us that yes, let's say it is the truth, come out and testify or bear a witness of Bola Ahmed Tinibu under oath? Why didn't he come out? That's crazy. Okay, now and after everything, the case has, when they needed him most as a witness, he didn't come. Okay, he was outside the country and he did not know him then. When they needed him most, the APC, the INEC, even Tinibu needed him most to come to court and testify, and he didn't come. All right. Now next is of all stations to air this man, of all stations to air what he say, it is TVC. The same TVC that belongs to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinibu. The same. Why didn't he go to Arise News? Why didn't he go to channels? Because he knows that they will grill him. They will so grill him with questions that he will start vomiting. In fact, he will vomit the amounts of money that he was paid to come and say that thing on air. All right, to lie to Nigerians. Now, next point is, go now. This is your own at home. While you're watching now, please do this. All right, do this. Let me say something before I tell you what to do. In the picture of the year album or photo album or yearbook of 1979, 1980, 1981 to 82, the one I brought to you few weeks ago, we never saw anybody named Durojaye Ogunsanya. Why? Why? Is he another person who is claiming to have attended Chicago State University and he did not attend? Or does he want us to start scrutinizing him too? Because his classmate is under scrutiny. Now, do this at home. Take your phones. Please go on Google. Please type Durojaye Ogunsanya. Please type Durojaye Ogunsanya on Google. There is no search engine that will bring forth a profile of this man that has nothing to do with this recent claim of his being classmates with Tinibu. Everywhere you see on Google, it's talking about him being classmates with Bola Tinibu, him being classmates with Bola Tinibu. In fact, there is only one place I saw a blog that spoke about him and a profile. They tried to, pay a blogger to write or give a profile detail about him. Nothing was very, very crucial. We don't know, the particular blogger doesn't know his age. He said his age is not known. No family proof. He just said he has a wife and children. He didn't say the children. He didn't show us pictures of the wife. Nothing about his family or his job or where he stays or the state he's from. Nobody even knows. You are a Yoruba man from where? Lagos, Ogun, Osun, Ondo, or Ekiti State. Where are you from? Or Kwara? Are you from there? We don't know. You're just answering Duro Jaiye. You've not even, with no record to even show that you were once abroad. Because somebody who attended Chicago State University must have stayed abroad for a number of years. There is no record whatsoever to show that this man was outside, or you came into the country, or you have a family or anything. Fine, that is different. Go on Facebook. Go on Facebook, alright? Go on Facebook and search Duro Jaiye. In fact, you will not see anything about this man or somebody that looks like him, because a public affairs analyst, he is not a child. Okay, he's not a youth of 24, 25, or he's not in his teen, or he's not in his teenage, or he's not a teenager. He's not in he's an adolescent age. All right, he's not a teenager to say that he can change his name on Facebook to any nickname. All right, he's not a little girl or a little lady or a slave queen, the way our Nigerian ladies call themselves, to come and change his name on Facebook. A public affairs analyst that wants to be accessed, or wants people to have access to him for bookings and so on, would put his personal details on Facebook so you could have access to him. We saw nothing. In fact, all the Duro Jaiye Ogunsanya that came out were ladies. There were some men behind that were answering the same name, but nobody looked like this man. You could only see pictures of him and people who snapped with him after TVC aired him about his alleged attendance of the same school with Bola Ahmed Tinibu. So the truth is, at least someone who is as popular, he is now popular, okay, for coming out to testify for Bola Ahmed Tinibu. It has made him go viral. He is now popular, okay. So being popular, Facebook is supposed to work with the algorithms that they normally work with and avail his account to anybody that types Duro Jaiye Ogunsanya. But we never saw anything. Are you saying Facebook cannot work, or Facebook lies or something? Okay? So please, people should take note of the lies they tell people, because I don't believe and I can't see anything about this Chicago State University thing. Even if he attended it or not, this man has come out to lie to Nigerians. Must you lie? Must you lie? Please, that man should be arrested with immediate effect, and then he should be grilled so that he would say the truth and say how much he was given in order to claim to attend the same school with Bola Ahmed Tinibu. Now, there is something of importance here. There is a tribunal taking place in Rivers State, although they are left for the final judgment of the judges. But there is something of note. Few days ago, the tribunal, that is the Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal, sitting in Rivers State, was supposed to give its ruling, and then they adopted final addresses from the councils of the APC and the PDP. Yes, the tribunal is taking place where the gubernatorial candidate of the APC during the elections, Pastor Tony Cole, is challenging the victory and the legitimacy and emergence of the PDP candidate, who is now the governor, Governor Sim Fubara, the candidate of Nyesom Wike. That is the importance of this news. Now, where has Wike been? Wike has been in Port Harcourt within the last few days, attending the tribunal. He attended the last sitting. Why are you leaving Abuja to come and attend the tribunal in Rivers State? Why? So that the judges will be intimidated. Right? Yes, so that they will be intimidated and then they will rule in your favor. And I'm very sure there is something going on, because those judges, unless they are God-fearing judges, unless they are fearless judges, unless they are courageous judges, let us see what they will rule on. Okay. Now, next video on your screens will be the evidence to show you that Wike attended the court session in Rivers State, and you are going to listen to Tony Cole and his counsel, and also the counsel to Sim Fubara, as they give you a glimpse of what is left in the tribunal. Stay tuned.
We have today. Can we have your name already? My name is Tudru Ede. I'm one of the counsel for the petitioner in this matter. Today, parties adopted their written addresses, and the matter is now adjourned for judgment. We fought this case through and through. We called about 40 witnesses, and then tendered exhibits running into the thousands. The respondents also did so, and the main plank of our case is that the second respondent was at the time of the election not qualified because he didn't resign from his post as Accountant General and Permanent Secretary in Rivers State. We led evidence to that effect. We have addressed extensively on it today, and we await the judgment of the tribunal. Thank you.
So are you hopeful?
The work has been done. We leave the rest to the tribunal.
First of all, I am extremely grateful to the team of lawyers that stood their ground, refused to be intimidated, put very accurate facts forward. We are very satisfied with what has been presented today as our final address, and I'm trusting the tribunal and trusting our Lord God Almighty that justice will be done.
Now, what works will you have for your supporters all across Rivers State?
We know exactly what happened on election day, but that is very different from what we are doing in court. What we are here to do in court is to ensure that we secure the mandate that was taken off us in March. And I just want to assure everybody in Rivers State that we will do everything within our power to see that justice is done. We've presented a case, we're just waiting for the result. The judgment is just a few weeks away, so let's be patient, stand firm. We're fighting this all the way to the end.
Because of those that are in court, can you please enlighten us on what happened in court today?
The matter was for adoption of written addresses. And by written addresses, what is meant is that all the submissions of all the various parties that were put in writing, the legal arguments, will be adopted and elaborated upon, which is what we did today.
Okay, the petitioner raised the issue of resignation letter not being issued before the primary or after the primary. Can you shed more light on it?
Well, you see, there is a provision of the Constitution which says that a candidate must resign before the date of election. All throughout the electoral history, that date of election has always been the date set by INEC. But curiously, in this case, the petitioner is insisting that it is the date of the primaries of his party. However, we think that the law does not envisage such a nebulous date because each of the 23 parties contesting in the election have their different dates of primaries. So you can't have disparate dates as the day of the election. So that explains why we joined issues on them that were signed well before the general elections.
What are the other issues argued by the respondents?
The other issues argued were that certain things were wrong with the processes of the election. That is, some of the forms were not signed, some of the result sheets were mutilated, and that there was overvoting in some places, and there was what they call ballot accounting. That means if ballots 1 to 500 are given to this polling station, when you count the ballots, it must tally. However, those to prove those allegations are people who are in the polling units. And our case was that you didn't call anybody from the polling units to speak to your documents. It's as simple as that. So on that score, we said you called only 69 witnesses, out of 6,866 polling units. Definitely you cannot see 69 witnesses out of 6,866 have occasioned the substantial non-compliance with the election. So that's just it.
All right, you watched the video, and yes, Wike was there, live and direct. Let's hope that he's not trying to manipulate things. Yes, and I will not be surprised if Fubara comes out victorious, because the facts have been established already. He was not supposed to be nominated because he didn't resign as the Accountant General of the state before he was nominated as governor, okay, or as somebody to take on the primaries in the PDP or from his own side, okay. So that is yet to be established by the court. Let's see what they will rule on. Finally, the boundary establishment between Nigeria, Cameroon, and Chad, and various boundaries that exist is in progress. And then various boundaries about this of these countries I've called exist in various states like Adamawa State, Taraba State, Cross River State, Lagos State, and few other states. All right. However, lawmakers have tried to establish a kind of borderline, the accurate borderline, using court orders from different courts of different jurisdictions in Nigeria. So I have a brief video to show you how far they have gone, trying to, reason between themselves to establish a common boundary between these few countries so that our territorial grounds will be known in order for us to, prevent trespassing by any of the people living around these boundaries. Please stay tuned.
So when we were tracing the boundary, we had to come to take over some communities of Cameroon that fell on the Nigerian side. We have part of Guria, Mokuge, Yende, Rumzu villages that were now relinquished by Cameroon because they were found to be on the Nigerian side. So if there's any Nigerian territory that is now falling on the Cameroon side, we do the same. Because prior to this demarcation exercise, the people had never really contemplated where exactly they are. But now the court has said, go and put the boundary down on ground. So as we are putting it, we are discovering that this is the line. Some of these communities are wrongly placed. And the agreement is, if a country, maybe if a settlement is on your side, even if it belongs to the other side, there should be arrangement for taking over and handing over. And we have done that over some settlements that were linked to Michigan local government area of Nigeria. And ditto some other areas, like we said, we lost 33 villages in the Lake Chad region because these are villages of Nigerians. So if we were to go by the argument, we'll have said no, they are Nigerians, they must be placed in Nigeria, so the boundary must be changed to enclose them in Nigeria. So that is not what Nigeria is all for.
There seems to be maybe some doubt in the judgment, because if you are using a watershed here and then you are coming and saying these people came down from the valley and now you are using the valley, then there must be some interpretation issue. Is it out of place to go back to the International Court of Justice?
Okay, all said and done, that's the boundary there, and the establishment of that boundary may not really finish anytime soon, but we hope that they actually put more efforts to wrap everything up before the next 2 years, because if we don't do this, we would have to, experience lots of issues. We've heard of the issue of the invasion of Niger Republic, and we share a boundary with these people, okay? So in order not to be affected by any sort of political instability in the near future, we have to establish boundaries and skyrocket our economy, by placing prices and then appropriate prices on products, and then placing bans on, prohibited products that come through these boundaries, and placing other bans on other things that are, or other illicit dealings that are happening in various boundaries of the country. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Please like our videos, share them. Don't forget to drop a comment for us in the comment section. And finally, please tap the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you'll get to link up anytime I'm dropping a new video. From our table here, we're saying bye.